Welcome to Simplified Reads, where we make remarkable books easy to understand and inspiring to explore. Today, we're diving into the lives of women who changed the world. Women who defied norms, challenged systems, and left lasting marks on history, culture, science, and society. Through these stories, we'll explore not only individual achievements, but also the broader struggles and triumphs of women across different eras and regions. Julia Ioffe's Motherland opens this journey with a deep examination of Russian history from a feminist perspective. The book focuses on women who lived at the center of political upheaval. Figures like Lenin's wife, revolutionary Alexander Kollontai, and Stalin's daughter. Ioffe examines how legal reforms in Soviet Russia, which theoretically promoted equality, often clashed with entrenched patriarchal norms. What stands out in this book is the way women navigated both personal and political challenges, shaping history in ways often overlooked. While the book is dense with political context and assumes some knowledge of Russian history, it provides invaluable insight into how women's lives intersected with major historical events. This sets the stage for understanding the myriad ways women have influenced power structures, a theme we see echoed in many of the following stories. Continuing the theme of women navigating male-dominated systems, Christina Hillsberg's Agents of Change shifts the focus from revolutionary Russia to the intelligence world of the CIA. Through vivid stories, Hillsberg chronicles the experiences of women who fought to earn respect and authority in an agency long dominated by men. The book highlights how these women not only persevered but also transformed the institution from within, often in invisible but crucial ways. While the focus is narrower than Ioffe's sweeping historical lens and secrecy limits some details, the book emphasizes resilience and strategy, connecting naturally to the broader theme of women confronting structural barriers. From political and institutional struggles, we move into the deeply personal with Jung Chang's Wild Swans. This memoir revisits her family's experiences during and after the Cultural Revolution, highlighting the sacrifices, losses, and resilience of women in turbulent times. Unlike the political analysis of Ioffe or Hillsberg, Chang's narrative immerses readers in the emotional and cultural realities of historical events. Her writing allows us to feel the human costs of political upheaval while showcasing the courage of ordinary and extraordinary women alike. This personal approach complements the earlier books by illustrating that systemic change is not only about institutions, but also about lived experiences. Continuing Chang's focus on women in positions of influence, her biography Empress Dowager Cixi explores the life of the powerful empress who ruled China for nearly half a century. The book highlights Cixi's political acumen, her ability to wield power in a patriarchal system, and her role in modernizing aspects of China. While some critics note that Chang dramatizes aspects of Cixi's life, the book reinforces the theme of strategic resilience seen in previous accounts, from revolutionary Russia to CIA offices, demonstrating that women's leadership often requires navigating complex social and political landscapes. Memoirs like Josephine Baker's Fearless and Free and Sonia Sotomayor's My Beloved World bring us into the realm of personal triumphs and public influence. Baker's life story is a whirlwind of creativity, activism, and espionage, showing how she leveraged her talent to impact social change while defying racial and gender expectations. Sotomayor's memoir, on the other hand, offers a compelling portrait of perseverance, tracing her journey from the Bronx to the U.S. Supreme Court. Both books highlight the personal dimension of breaking barriers, the courage, determination, and sometimes sheer audacity required to succeed. Together, they demonstrate that the path to influence is not linear, but shaped by both individual initiative and societal constraints. Kavitha Rao's Lady Doctors complements these memoirs by focusing on professional barriers faced by women in medicine. The book profiles 6 pioneering Indian women, including Anandabai Joshi and Kadambini Ganguly, who pursued careers in Western medicine despite immense societal and cultural challenges. Unlike memoirs centered on single individuals, Rao's work presents a comparative lens, showing how multiple women in a field collectively shape the future. The stories also echo themes from earlier books: resilience, strategic navigation of male-dominated systems, and the broader social impact of individual determination. Nathalia Holt's Rise of the Rocket Girls takes us from the medical field to the frontiers of science and technology, profiling the women mathematicians at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory who were instrumental to early space missions. These human computers demonstrated that expertise, ingenuity, and perseverance could propel not only rockets, but also women's professional advancement. While the book focuses on one workplace and era, it connects with earlier narratives by showing the intersection of personal talent and systemic opportunity. These women, like the pioneers in medicine and espionage, transformed institutions from within. Finally, Bridget Quinn's Broad Strokes celebrates women artists who challenged conventions and left indelible marks on cultural history. Through 15 profiles, the book emphasizes the creative contributions of women and the ways they shaped social narratives through art. While brief in some profiles, it adds a cultural dimension to our journey, showing that women's influence extends beyond politics, espionage, medicine, and science. This book ties together the earlier stories by illustrating that breaking barriers can occur in any field, and that creativity and expression are equally powerful forms of change. Across all these books, a pattern emerges. Resilience, leadership, and courage are constant themes, regardless of the era or field. From political upheaval to personal achievement, these stories demonstrate that women's contributions have shaped the world in multifaceted ways. To get the most from this genre, it is important to recognize each book's perspective, balance memoirs with biographies and analytical works, and read critically to understand both individual experiences and broader societal contexts. Thank you for joining Simplified Reads today. These books not only tell extraordinary stories, but also offer lessons in courage, persistence, and the transformative power of women's voices. Whether you're seeking inspiration, historical insight, or cultural understanding, these stories remind us that the world is shaped by those who dare to challenge the status quo. Stay tuned for more simplified guides to remarkable lives. You won't want to miss what's coming next.